Today, Kris and I are checking out all the made in the US Fender Strats and Teles to help you decide which one is right for you. Probably. Maybe. Hi everyone, my name is Guillaume.
My name is Kris, welcome to Thomann's Guitars and Basses. Well, I'm still not sure why we're doing this.
Audience cheering, because we have a live audience right here. There are thousands. No, okay.
Thousands.
Hi.
Hey everyone, so today we are comparing all the made in USA Strats and Teles.
Yes.
Because we've done a video like this years ago in our first studio, which was tiny and sweet. And you guys loved it, and we kind of did not see anything similar with the current lineup at all, anywhere. So we thought, hey, we have the guitars here, so why not sort of shooting them out, seeing how they feel, how they sound, of course. Some of which you can already tell by watching the video, and some, like how they feel, we can tell you after we play them. Because I guess, you know, what kind of neck profile, what kind of, you know, radius, vibes, I don't know, ergonomics, all the switches and everything. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's start with the Strat. Impressions?
They're all Strats.
No way.
It's a good place to start. Well, yeah, I have a clear favorite. I kept it.
Okay.
The Vintage 2 is, but it's. I'm gonna talk about them more objectively, I think, because there's a bias of me preferring, you know, vintage spec instruments in general. So obviously that plays into it. The neck is a little bigger on that compared to even just all three of them. Different shape, like slightly rounder, not quite as much shoulder, but also, yeah, just a little bit bigger.
Fuller, yeah.
So you enjoy that or you don't, but in terms of feel, that is the biggest difference. It is also a finished neck, so it's not a you know,
a satin or
exactly, satin finished neck. So I'd say in terms of playing sensation, that's really most of the experience changing. Everything else, the guitar sits the same, they all weight about the same. Sonically, you can make your own decision. I think there was a pretty massive difference from the American Ultra,
the Ultra
onwards.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, you know, but that you can compare yourself. You have the sound samples. Playing feel wise, this was my favorite because of the neck shape. I'm not a big fan of the finished neck.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, you know, there's sandpaper and stuff.
To each their own. I think in terms of playability, that's really the biggest difference you're going to find between those models, at least in my humble opinion.
The Ultra sounded the warmest.
Yeah.
For me as the listener, and the not a big surprise, the Professional 2 with the V Mod 2, the Generation 2 V mods, just sounded like the strongest, most like powerful,
most
really cool, modern Strat sound. I really like that one. This sounds the sweetest. Like this is something that I would expect from like a custom shop.
Yeah, it's an in-between, like it's there, like there is output, but it's very much like not too warm, not too...
Rounder,
it's just a very nicely balanced Strat.
Yeah, let's check out the
You're
Teles.
not interested in a Telecaster,
yeah,
but
well, you should.
One of you, might be.
Let me remind you, which is our most successful video on the channel? Wasn't it the Tele thing? I think so. Probably Julia. Right after Julia, it was one of the Tele videos, so just saying. All right, let's see. Let's see how they perform. I'm using the Deluxe Reverb with the Victory Cab because it has my favorite speaker inside, the Creamback, Selection Creamback. So let's see how they perform. Pun intended. All right. Yeah, well, I was suffering a little bit without drive as well, but not as much as
And you picked a much more complicated lick?
It's because I don't like myself and I like suffering.
You like to suffer?
No, but it's I don't know. I love Teles clean as well, so I wasn't suffering that much as you did. But we'll fix that. Don't worry. Yeah, the vibe is the same as for the Strats. Obviously, the whole lineup, whether it's a Jazzmaster, a Tele, a Strat, or a bass, it's the same vibe. The finish, the lacquered, sort of shiny, back on the vintage 2. Just feels so different compared to all the others. The others all feel modern in a way. Like they all have their own character. The Performer is like a slinky kind of vibe. Then the Professional 2 is like a really good modern take on a vintage neck. I love how round it is.
Yeah.
And the Ultra is just a perfect, super rounded off, super luxurious sort of modern neck.
It feels like that's true. And the satin finish on that back is also slightly different.
Yeah.
It's not quite as open pull, quite like woody. It's like it's a different fit.
I love it.
Get it.
And tone-wise, I mean, you can make up your mind. Obviously, you should. But I enjoyed the Professional 2 actually most. And weirdly enough, I have a very much vintage spec custom shop Tele, the yellow one, you know. So I should be sort of attached automatically to this much more because this is the closest thing to your custom shop. But for some weird reason, the Professional 2 gave me that kind of open neck pickup sound that I'm used to from my Tele immediately. So that would be my choice. I don't know why. Those pickups are awesome, the VMod 2s. The Ultra and the Professional 2, both Tele and Strat, has some additional switches, which the others don't. Let me grab the...
Such as this one that does not.
The Ultra. The Ultras have like this inside of the volume knob kind of situation on the Strat as well. And then the Professional 2s have some sort of a tone thing that it could be a push-push or a push-pull depending on the guitar.
Yes.
Read the specs of your choice of guitars, which obviously can give you different kind of voicings again, which is something that the American Vintage and the Performer does not give. Those are more the vintage
traditional wirings. But if you're looking for more out of phase, more in series tones kind of thing, obviously those models will be more suited to you.
And of course, last thing is that the Ultras have the noiseless. These are the only American-made Fender main model families with noiseless pickups, which will just sound different than the normal non-noiseless ones. But they sound great. They have a warmer sound, a little bit more scooped sound. They are great. And if you hate noise, well, you know.
Let's put some gain on those guitars. Just one quick round. For example, for Strats, neck.
Yes, please.
You know, just to put a bit of gain, give you guys an idea of what that's like, and then we'll wrap it up. And we'll say goodbye.
And I will choose the bridge pickup because Tele.
Yes.
Much better.
Much better.
Some drive.
I feel at home again. These 12 seconds were absolute bliss.
All right. I guess it's time to wrap it up. Let us know which one is your preference, whether it's because of the specs or the neck profile or the colors.
The sound. All the colors. That's true. So many colors. Let us know which one is your favorite in the description box down below. While you're down there in the comment box down below.
One of the boxes. Choose one where you can type in stuff.
I'm new to YouTube. I'm new to YouTube and I'm hungry. So don't forget to like, subscribe to the comment, and we'll see you in the next description. Bye.